Welcome to This Week in Campbell Football. I'm Chris Ameyer along with Campbell head football coach Mike Minter, and as always, we're powered by our friends at Dunn Benson Ford. Coach, what a way to start your final year in the Pioneer League, a 49-21 win at Stetson.
Well, you know what, our guys really came out in the first half, Chris, and really dominated the first half in all three phases. Offense did a great job of putting points on the board. The defense putting points on the board, and then special teams, getting turnovers. Long return by Trey Sanders. Austin Pluckhorn, great job of stripping that ball on the strike force and giving our offense a short field for them guys to put up points. And, I was just really proud of that first half of how we came out and performed in that first half. Really took the game away in that first quarter. And second half was a little bit sloppy. I think that goes with maturity of our football team, trying to understand, regardless of what the score is, we have to play with our standard. Our industriousness and our enthusiasm has to be at a 10 no matter what's going on. And so, our defense for the first time was over 50-some snaps. So they was at 70, I think 78 snaps is what they played, and they haven't done that all year long. And so they was a little tired in the second half. We only able to travel 56 guys, so your numbers are limited, and so they got to play the whole game regardless of what the score is. You got to be out there, and I thought they got a little tired in the second half, so we addressed that as a team and kind of talked about guys, for the rest of the year, this is what it's going to look like. So we have to be able to, stay at a certain level regardless if we tired or not. I thought Daniel Smith played a great game, first start for us in the PFL, and man, he did a great job of really getting our guys in the right spots and made the right reads. So when you talk about the run game, he made the right reads there. That's why he ran for over 170 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. And then when he had to throw the football, Chris, he put it in the right spots for the guys to be able to catch the ball and make plays after the catch. And so, we really proud of what he did coming in like that after Anthony getting hurt. And really had his first week of preparation to be a starter and led the offense in a great way. I also believe that the offensive line played a great game. When you give up 0 sacks, you run for over 250-something yards, that's big for the offensive line. And so they did a great job of picking up that blitz because they was blitzing at times 8, 9 people. And that's tough because you don't know where they're coming from. And I thought Coach Thompson and Coach Marsh did a great job of preparing our offensive line to be able to pick up those different looks. And so, congratulations to the guys. And we had a 24-hour rule, and now we on to Morehead State.
Coach, before we get on to Morehead State, one more look at these fantastic highlights. And, Coach, it really started with your quarterback, Daniel Smith's legs.
Absolutely. Again, a great read by him. Defensive end squeezes, he keeps the ball and runs over a couple of defenders. Great job by Daniel Smith there.
And then 50 yards. This was a big hitter.
Well, just reading the blocks and then outrunning everybody. I was really, happy and excited about the fact that our quarterback can outrun some people, so that was good.
Here's the strike team, your special teams being special again.
Yes, that's what it's all about. Austin Pluckhorn ripping the ball out, and guess what? Jimmy Blackman, the kicker, goes down and go get the football, man. Unbelievable effort by him.
And Coach Montel Goods, boy, he's really come on the last couple games.
Montel Goods, as we said earlier, he's the touchdown maker. This guy right here is a big-time running back for us, and great job of powering it in.
And then your defense takes over. 4 interceptions on the day. 2 of them you take back to the house.
A great read by Carlos and able to sky. I mean, that guy's 6'8" now, Chris, and he was able to sky up and get that football. Great job there. And then, tip the ball up. We work on this all the time in practice, is that you got to get the tip ball. Deontay, great job there of getting it and running it 70-plus yards. I didn't know he could run that far.
And your defense now the most takeaways of any team in FCS.
Well, that's what it's all about. Defense is about getting to the football, getting the turnovers, and then guess what? It's not good enough just to get turnovers. We got to score.
And Smith showing he can do it with his arm as well.
Great throw, great location, and great job by Roderick right there. He was able to get separation at the last moment and catch that football and track it. Man, it look easy, but that's not easy.
And then the touchdown maker helps Daniel Smith get nearly 200 yards through the air.
Hey, there you go. If we can't hand it to him, throw it out in the flat and let the big guy roll down to the end zone. Great job by Mr. Goods, the touchdown maker. We done gave him a nickname.
49-21, the final score, Coach. And now, boy, back home for the next two games, which is fantastic. But Morehead State comes into town. Always tough when you play the Eagles and their spread offense, but they just upset one of the favorites in this league, Dayton, with the last-second touchdown last week.
Well, Morehead State is a football team that can score at any moment, and that's why they won the game. 21 points in the fourth quarter, all big-time plays, never gave up. Coach does a great job of having his guys prepared mentally for any task that they're going to take on. And to upset Dayton like that, I know them guys are feeling good, and they should be because that was a great game by them. And, I thought their defense did a great job. They gave up 28 points in the first half, and from that point on, they didn't give up any more points. So you got to give credit to Morehead State defense. They caused a lot of turnovers in the red zone. They was able to stop them on a 4th and short that Dayton could have put the game away in that red zone attempt. And so Morehead State defense and offense had a heck of a game, and our hands are going to be full. Every time we play these guys can throw the football. They got a quarterback now that is able to get the ball to their big-time playmakers, and so we have to be on our P's and Q's, as we say on the defensive side of the football. And then offensively, we have to be one-on-one matchups. They're going to play man-to-man. They're going to put their guy against your guy, and we have to win more than we lose in those matchups. And their defensive line is pretty good. They have two interior guys that I feel like is better than anybody that we didn't face. I mean, these guys are tough, physical, and strong, and so we got to come with our A game, and if we come with our industriousness and enthusiasm at a 10, man, I love our chances.
It's going to be a fun family weekend. Campbell versus Morehead State this Saturday at 2 p.m. It's going to be family weekend. Also, the first ever televised game for Campbell football. We'll get out tons of information on that. It'll be on a lot of regional networks. That's all coming up this Saturday at 2 p.m. We'll have free links for you also at gocamels.com. For head coach Mike Minter, I'm Chris Amar saying so long, and we'll talk to you next week on This Week in Campbell Football.